Hello, Sheetsters.
Hello, Sheetsters.
Somebody amongst us has decided they will judge us. Here, Sheetsters.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Settle down, Sheetsters.
Settle down!
Settle down. Here.
Now,
Here,
one
here.
of you has decided they will judge me and Pete's Patreon.
Yeah. We were asking for people to sign up for Patreon because we're struggling,
Yeah.
and you decided to judge us for it.
Read the comment, Judge Pete.
Coming up now. Right. CCK official 8160. You little cunt. Right? All right, lads. I watch all of your videos and love them. Thanks for that. But I think begging people to pay you in them now is a little desperate. I get time is money, but if your content is worth money, brackets which it is, you shouldn't have to ask for it. Just my advice anyway, boys. Love the show. Keep it up. Leeds, UK.
1 second now. 1 second. What did you respond to that?
Now, I responded, have you signed up, Mr. Leeds, UK?
And what did he respond to that?
No response.
No response!
And I'll tell you why, because you haven't signed up, have you, you little twat?
Sentence him! Sentence him!
You're sentenced to life in prison, Leeds County Jail, for judging us and our Patreon. A judgment on the Sheetsters Patreon.
It's a judgment on them themselves!
You're going to prison, boy! We don't appreciate you.
Now.
You've judged us.
Now, for the rest of us, sign up to the Patreon. It's really...
Oh, wait, Father Luke. Judge Luke.
You get
I still think you're a priest. Luke, tell them what they're missing out on, boy.
Now, if you sign up to our Patreon, from £3 a month, you get early access...
Early access behind the back door.
to the public episode, okay? All right? So everybody gets it on a Tuesday. You'll get it earlier than that.
Yeah.
Plus, every week on a Thursday, you get a Patreon exclusive episode.
Patreon exclusive. What does that mean?
That means it's only for Patreon people.
So only you guys get to tune in and see it. And CCK official, you ain't seeing it, bruv.
Yes!
Yeah, because you ain't even signed up yet.
And my
We're
hair-
waiting for you,
and my
boy.
hair's everywhere. Now, we also do outtakes and behind the scenes stuff that only people on Patreon get. It's great, man. Come over to the other side, the community.
Come to the dark side where you get a peek behind the panties.
Yeah. It's good over there.
Yeah.
And don't judge us.
And don't judge us for trying to make a bit of money for our families.
Okay.
Fucking
Yeah. Anyway, let's crack on with the episode.
yeah, all right.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks,
and
guys.
and the sheets that are signed up, we appreciate you,
Yeah,
man.
and CCK official, you know how we do, so it's all love.
It's all love.
All right,
take
see you in
care.
a bit.
Let's crack on.
You know, because you have to pull down your trousers and sit on the seat. Oh, and then I'll wipe my willy, the dribbles, because I didn't want any dribbles going on the floor or anything.
You wrapped your willy before?
Sorry?
You wrapped your willy before?
A tissue?
You wrap your willy with a tissue after you go piss?
Yeah.
You wipe your willy with a tissue? You
Yeah,
wipe your dick?
to stop the dribbles. What do you do? Piss pants?
I shake it.
Shake it. So it's dry, is it? You completely shake off the wetness. Do you? Yeah. Do you shake off the wetness completely?
Yeah, I shake it.
Nah, there's a bit of wetness
No,
there, and it
I
goes in your
shake
boxes,
it.
and that's why you
I
smell the
shake-
piss in your pants.
Are you judging me?
Yeah, but
Hold on.
yeah,
Hold on.
You don't shake it dry, Luke.
Hold on. You when you finish going to the toilet, you do you dab your dick?
Yeah.
You dab it.
You want to get the dribbles away, so I shake it, and then like fucking snooker cue.
Tum. All right. And the next up is going to be pointing. Really?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wipe your dick with a tissue?
That's healthy. So what are you doing? If I sniff your boxes now,
Oh
they'll
my
smell of
fuck,
urine, mate.
That's with urine.
Yeah, because there'll be drips in there.
No, my dick doesn't drip all the time anyway.
What?
My dick doesn't drip. I shake it. I shake after I finish.
So it's completely dry then? And you said the bell thing hangs out the foreskin, which means it definitely touches the boxes with a bit of wetness.
Yeah.
Which means your boxes smell of urine. Do they? Give me a pair of your dirty underwear and I'll fucking smell it. Hello, Sheetsters. Welcome back to Luke and Pete.
Talking sheet.
This week, Luke, I want to talk about something that they've already seen. Judgment.
Judgment Day.
How we judge people in society. How we get along in society and how others judge you and how you judge them. And when someone does something and you think, oh...
You're quite judgmental.
I'm very judgmental, but I think everyone's judgmental. I just let you know it.
And then, well, you don't really let other people know. You judge behind closed doors, Pete, and you... Hello! You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like him. Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, but don't tell them.
No, we are going to tell them. This is what this whole thing is based
but
on.
don't tell them who.
No, I won't tell them who.
Yeah. Because obviously there's a lot of them.
There is.
But no one knows. It's a lucky dip with me.
Yeah.
But, it's a very small pot when you've got, like, me, you, and Charlotte. Everyone else is like, yeah, they get judged.
Yeah, I think you even judge me sometimes. When I made the mistake with the Patreon, fuck me.
Yeah, but at least I told you to your face.
Yeah, and I know you're talking shit about me behind my back
No.
on the drive up with Charlotte.
What, no.
Fucking cunt. Fuck it up, the fucking thing. Yeah, you do.
No, yeah, but you did make a mistake. That was stupid.
Yeah, you've made stupid mistakes.
Yeah, but when have you bought something in dollars?
Yeah, but you judgmental prick. You've made mistakes.
I've made mistakes, but not like that's a stupid mistake.
What?
That is stupid. Like, oh, I'll put it in dollars. We're in the UK. No, pounds, you f***ing idiot.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. You said some things that we've had to take out because you. Yeah, do you want to go there?
No.
Yeah, you don't want to go there. Well, shut up then. It's way worse than dollars. I'll tell you that.
Settle down. Yeah, now you're judging.
No, I'm not. I don't give a... Do you know what?
You're judging me for judging you.
No, yeah, I am. But that is weird.
But who's in the wrong, though?
I don't... Do you know what? It does feel...
Am I wrong to judge you for a mistake?
It does feel cruel to judge someone, yeah? But we all do it.
Everyone does it.
And
even people that say they don't, they do it.
Yeah, you can't help it. You look at someone and you weigh people up based on your own values. Like, I don't... Like, even someone how they dress. Like, you don't like hipsters. You fucking hate them.
Yeah, but hipsters are racist.
You always wear the little hat with your little hat and your rolled up shirt and trousers.
Yeah, because they judge me. And they act like they're not racist, but I think they probably are racist.
There's black hipsters, Pete.
They've converted to that side.
Uh-huh.
I think they're just trying to do that.
It's not something to do with racism, Pete.
It is racist, because they look at me like, who the fuck is he? It's classism. They think they're better than everyone, these fucking hipsters. And they wear that Home Alone hat, the Marv hat. You fucking hipsters, take that off.
You always call it the Marv. Yeah. The Marv.
Yeah, but do you ever see the way they do it? Like, I'm going to show the whole world my ankles. I'm going to wear the big trousers the same length the whole way down. They're going to...
And they're all
yeah. And they're like... It's almost like they've gone into the shop and said...
but you're judging.
Can I... No, I'm not judging.
No, you are. That is exactly what you're doing.
Can I finish my point? You walk into a shop. Can I have the biggest trousers you've got, but for the shortest purse? And then they buy big T-shirts. And I was chatting with another comedian. They were like, they wear big shoes. They wear them big shoes, clumpster shoes. Big black shoes like you used to see the fucking
Martens.
School caretaker wearing.
Dr. Martens.
Not sometimes Dr. Martens, but sometimes just big shoes, clumpy ones.
And what is wrong with that?
You're putting out a statement. You're basically the modern day skinheads.
Yeah, but we all that's what we all know. That's what we no. Are you crazy?
I think they're racist.
Hipsters.
I think hipsters are racist, even though they act like they ain't.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I got circled by a group of skinheads, I'd be nervous.
Skinheads?
Yeah. If I got circled by a group
I'd be more nervous if I was circled by a group of hipsters with a Marv hat.
If I got circled by a group of hipsters, they should be nervous. I'll fuck them up.
Yeah, but they'll probably do something behind your back and try and get you cancelled. That's what a hipster would do. It's worse. They'll ruin you as a person, yeah? I'm not fucking getting fooled by you fucking hipsters out there, because I know what you lot are like, yeah? I'm on to you. Yeah, and your little Harry Potter glasses as well.
1 second. Why do you judge so harshly if you hate being
Because
judged?
I feel like they judge me.
So then you do what you don't like.
I didn't judge them in the first place. They started the judgment thing.
No. Pete, who do you know that's judged you?
Every time I go and do a gig in East London, they all fucking judge me, and they're all hipsters.
But everybody judges us every time we do a gig.
What?
Every time we do a gig, we get judged.
Yeah, but they make it known.
Stand-up comedy is one of the most judgmental art forms.
Hipsters are one of the most judgmental groups of people I've ever met in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
No, posh people are.
They are trying to be posh. They're trying to be posh, but not. They ain't got the money to be posh. They're trying to be posh, but they ain't got the money for it.
You're crazy. Some of them people are rich, man. They just dress like they're not.
I used to work in an office.
You know what? Do you know how many stories start? you always say
Because
this.
the hipsters
I used to be in an office, right?
They didn't like anything about me. My sense of humor, the way I got on, they didn't like it. They found it uncomfortable to have a personality. I get it can be uncomfortable, hipsters, but relax. Yeah? Stop judging.
But you judge. And you don't just judge hipsters.
I only judge them because they...
No. You judge everyone, Pete.
Name me another group of people.
Look, you're nervous. Look, he's nervous. He's nervous. You judge women. Look at it.
Let's not attack women.
Yeah. Scared now. You're
Well,
scared.
what do you mean? Yeah, because women, they come after you now.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking hell, they don't hold back.
I'll be honest. Women are very judgmental.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, fuck.
They're the ones that judge, that act like they don't judge.
Yeah, they do.
Those are the worst type of people, the people that judge that don't act like they judge.
You know what's funny? You can't criticize a woman in like a video or anything like that. They go ballistic.
Yeah, but it's always the women that you're calling out. Like if you say women and their cats, and someone will be like, "How dare you? This is disgusting!" And the profile pictures of a cat.
Yeah, but they make out like by criticizing a woman, you're criticizing
The whole of the
women.
woman race.
Yeah, all women. Yeah, and that's not the case. A woman can be a standalone, and I don't like something she's done. Doesn't mean I don't like all women.
Yeah, sometimes like I do think that like when I drive past a woman, I'm like, they'll drive and it'll be a bad driver, and I'll be like, I'll bet you it's a woman, and I'll drive up. And 90% of the time, it is either a woman or an Indian.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Indian people, they fucking old Indian people, and they fucking they drive sometimes, but their cars fucking a Mercedes.
Yeah, but you can't judge the whole of the Indian race on that.
No, you can't. But I'm being
They
honest.
drive like their cars are Mercedes.
Yeah. Sometimes
Well,
it's
but
an
it's
old
not.
car, like a Nissan.
Yeah, the old Fiat Punto.
I've never seen Indian people do.
Indians are always in a Fiat Punto. You need to
Really?
go to Southall and check it out.
Really, I've never seen that.
But now they're getting richer because they're smart, aren't they? So they start like loads of businesses. So they're kind of like the back in the day, it used to be Fiat Puntos. Now it's BMWs or Mercedes Benz. You know.
Okay, all right.
But so that's me judging them now.
Yeah, but we can't.
Even my dad used to love the Mercedes Benz.
Did your dad used to have a Mercedes?
Mercedes Benz, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, it was like the estate one, so we'd sit in the back. Because we always used to go in the car together, but there's 7 of us. So, yeah, he'd get the estate.
So your dad had a Mercedes. That's
Yeah, but dude, it got dusted. I remember we went on a holiday once to France. We drove it to France, and I was fucking doing donuts.
You went on a family holiday to France?
Yeah. Why? Have you never been on holiday?
Are you judging me right now? No. Yeah, I've been on holiday. I've never been on holiday with my mum. No, I've never been on holiday with my mum. I just thought about that. I didn't realise that. I've actually been on holiday with my mum.
Me and Charlotte talked about this, and if we ever make it big, we'll all go on a holiday. Us lot and you lot. Do a holiday, celebrate the good times, the hard work we put in. Because I do think you got to have a holiday and give your kids some memory. Because Jack never got the holidays.
Oh, didn't he?
Nah, because they got more broke as we grew up.
Why?
Well, Dad was gambling.
Okay.
So, like...
Not judging you.
Yeah, so he never really had the holidays that we had.
I sent my kids. My kids that have gone on holiday. I haven't been with them. Well, I've only been on holiday with my eldest one, but I sent them away because I've been working and stuff, so I couldn't go. But I sent them on holiday.
Yeah, maybe you should do a week away. Take them somewhere.
Yeah. I think we just hang out anyway, man. But yeah, anyway, judgmental.
I think everyone's judgmental in society. And that...
You have to be, but I feel like we also judge people on the most surface level shit.
Like what?
Like clothes. But these everything. Okay, watch this. It's true. We do judge on surface level stuff, but everything is a signal.
Exactly, and this goes back to the hipsters because they're wearing a uniform to show society that they're with them. They're with the hipster lot.
No, but you kind of...
Because why do they all wear the trousers with the ankle swinging and they wear the
Why do you wear Nike trainers?
Because they're comfortable.
No, fuck off. You wear, this is what people try and see. That's what rich people do when they buy expensive
They've
stuff.
got the air bubble though.
Yeah, but that's not the reason why.
Yeah, because when you walk, it bounces.
If you put a pair of Adidas on your feet, you wouldn't, and you blindfolded you and said which one's which, you wouldn't know.
Sorry?
You wouldn't know. If you put a pair of Adidas on your feet and you switch it with a Nike or a pair of 99, you wouldn't tell. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Well, to sort of give off a signal, yeah, I've made the effort to buy these ones.
Yeah, cool. We all try and signal.
Yeah, but hipsters buy cheap stuff.
Uh-huh.
Hipsters buy cheap stuff in charity shops.
Yeah, what's that mean?
But they still have a uniform. The hipster uniform.
But we all signal are trying to signal who we are.
Right. Tell me this, right? What we're trying to signal who we are. Hipsters will say, I'm not part of a group or anything. Yeah? Correct? But yet they all wear the same uniform.
I don't know if hipsters say. I don't really know too much about hipsters. Tell me about hipsters. Tell me about hipsters.
They wear big t-shirts.
No,
they wear Harry Potter glasses.
No. So you're going to the surface.
Yeah.
Tell me what are hipsters' values?
We're gonna act like we're the best. We're smarter than you lot. Don't try and outsmart me because you won't do it because I'm too clever. You think you're better than me? Get out of here.
Do you know what? This is.
That's what hipsters do.
I should have never asked Pete. You're just giving me all the negative stuff that you think are hipsters.
I realise what they're doing to me when I'm around these people. You're having a go at me and you're Googling it now because you don't trust me.
A hipster is a person who follows the latest trends and fashions in clothing and lifestyle, especially those regarded as being outside the cultural mainstream.
Yeah, and act like they're better than everyone else. That's what I can't stand about hipsters.
So they like to be outside of the mainstream. They don't like to walk the path of everybody else.
You're walking the path of the other hipsters. You're wearing the ankle swingers, mate.
But they're minority. They're the minority.
They're not my minority. If you've been to East London, they're fucking everywhere, bro.
East London is still a small area.
Sorry?
East London is still a small area.
I know, but they go around in a pack, and it's kind of a bit distasteful. It's kind of like...
Is it distasteful?
Yeah, it's modern day skinheadism.
It's not... Skinheads used to beat people up.
It's modern day skinheadism. They'll act... They won't beat you up, but they'll make you feel like you're weaker than them.
See, watch this. This is what I mean. You are very unforgiving.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm admitting I am.
Once someone
You're judging me now for being unforgiving.
I'm just telling you, calling it what it is. Just calling it what it is.
Yeah.
If someone steps on your toe, you cannot let it go. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but okay.
Why should I let it go?
Because it may just be one person who done that to you.
It's not. It's the group of them. I'm telling you that now. It's everyone. I've noticed that. They all do it.
No, you haven't met every hipster.
I've met a lot of them.
Okay, so if someone met a lot of Asian people and they judged you based on that,
a hipster will never admit that. They'll never admit that, but they probably would think, yeah, all Asian people are not as good as
I'm
me.
just asking you. Would you be okay with that? I've met a lot of Asian people. I didn't like them. I don't like you.
If a hipster said that to me.
If anybody said it to you.
But are they a hipster?
Yeah, okay, yeah, they're a hipster.
I'll be like, I knew it.
Okay.
I knew you were racist.
Okay, if it was another person.
I'll be like, why'd you say that?
I've met a lot of Asians. I don't like them.
Yeah, but what don't you like about them?
Well, the ones I met, they were thieves.
Yeah, how many have you met?
How many hipsters have you met?
I've gigged to a lot of them.
How many have you met, do you reckon?
And I've worked in an office with a lot of them.
How many have you met, do you reckon?
I try not to communicate with them.
Yeah, how many do you reckon you've met, though?
Hundreds.
Hundreds, okay, all right. I've met 1,000 Asian people that I don't like. Yeah, go on.
What does that mean?
Yeah, well, are you understanding why I don't like you?
Were they in a uniform then? The same uniform?
Yeah, yeah, they had.
What, the Asian uniform?
Yeah.
No, because mine were all in uniform.
No.
Glasses, Marv hat.
No. They was. They had red tops on and black tracksuit bottoms.
Oh, so you're having a go at me, are you?
No, I'm not having a go at you. I'm just saying this is what the Asian thieves were that I met.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of thieves.
Is it okay?
Okay,
Yeah, but you look,
okay. I met a couple of hipster thieves. But I ain't tainting every hipster with a thief brush, am I? No, but I'll taint them with the brush where they judge people.
Yeah, okay, but I'm just saying, are you okay with me judging
Luke,
you?
what is your problem with hipster people not being able, saying they judge?
No, because you don't like them.
Because they judge.
Yeah, I'm saying, would you be okay with me not liking you based on other Asian people?
Well, I'm half Asian, so you can't taint me with the same full brush. I'm Irish as well. So.
You don't look it.
Yeah, I know. No, look Asian. But then you can get hipsters like that.
But do you see where the problem lies, though?
No.
If you judge someone based on other people,
I'm basing them on how they get on.
No. You're basing it on hipsters you've met before, and because do you know what?
Well, sort out the hipster thing.
Probably is you haven't laughed at his comedy, and he's fucking hated your guts now.
No, because they're judging. They judge, mate. They do it every day.
When we done that gig in East London, do you remember we done that gig in East London in Hackney?
Where was that?
In that little bomb kind of shelter thing. Do you remember? Was that the crowd you like?
No, but they weren't really. They were kind of hipsterish, but they didn't like me that night.
No, yeah.
I have smashed that room before.
Yeah, you came off stage. He was like, thank you guys, thank you, take care, thank you. And you came and sat next to me. Fucking cunts. Fucking cunts. These guys don't know fucking comedy.
Yeah, but because they're looking at me like they don't think I'm as good as them. That's the problem.
That isn't Pete. It doesn't. Why? I think you've got a chip on your shoulder.
I think when you that fucks me off when you say that because I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I've got just because I have an opinion on people.
No, because I think you feel like they don't think you're good enough, but I don't think that's the case. Just because they don't laugh at you.
That's part of the hipster culture to look down on everyone and think you're better than them, even though we buy our clothes from charity shops. They literally go and buy every.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Because they're trying to set off signals.
One second.
Because they're trying to give off signals.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. No,
you sound like you said. You sound like that because you like they think they're better than us, even though they buy their clothes from charity shops.
No, because they go out of their way. They're like, I'm going to dress like.
That's good.
It is good. I'm going to dress.
But you don't sound like it's good.
Can I finish what I'm saying? I'm going to dress like a tramp. I'm going to go buy my clothes from charity shops. Yeah.
Why is it a tramp?
Because even though I look like I'm a tramp, I'm better than everyone else in society.
One second. You think they look like tramps?
Mate, have you seen the big clothes they wear?
Hold on. I don't think they look like tramps.
I think they dress like they're...
A tramp is someone with dirty clothes.
Well, just like big clothes. Like they're walking around like in big clothes.
So what about back in the day when hip-hop people used to wear baggy trousers and stuff like that? Did they look like tramps?
They do. And they wore fucking pants around their ankles. Yeah, that does look a bit trampy. Pull up your pants!
You look like...
What? You see, you keep bringing it back to me, but you've asked me to judge these people because you've asked me what I think of them.
I've asked you to judge them.
You
had this chip on your shoulder long before I talked about this.
What do you want me to say?
No, I just don't understand. I want you to change your opinion.
I'm not going to change my opinion of
Why
them
not?
people.
So for life now. This is my problem.
Change your attitude and then I'll get on with you lot.
You don't forget, but they're not. Okay, I think you take it. If someone doesn't laugh at you, that they think they're better than you.
I had this opinion before I did comedy.
Did you?
So it's not about laughing. Didn't I say I worked in an office with these people? They look down on you. They act like they're better than you, man. Trust me, I've worked with these people. Change your fucking attitudes. It stinks.
You judge. I think everybody judges.
They're not going to do it to you. They're not going to do it to you.
Why not?
Because they're scared. But with Asians, they don't care. With black people, they're like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. With Asians, they're like, no, it's not important at the minute. And trust me, you act like I'm fucking talking shit. Charlotte's worked in companies before, right? And their statement, these have been big companies. And Charlotte was like, when Black Lives Matter happened, Charlotte was like, there's an Asian festival going on at the minute. We could hold a art thing for the Asian festival. And they were like, yeah, whatever. Not flavor of the month. We need black stuff. That right there. No, fuck you. See you hipster little cunts, mate. That sort of shit is what fucking makes you racist. Thank you.
Why is it racist?
Because because it's positive racism. It's positive racism. Let's select a group of people and lift them up.
Yeah, why is
that's positive racism.
Why is it racism?
Because you're pushing the other ones down.
No one. You don't have to. You don't have to push
make it equal.
You don't have to. You don't have to push up. Yeah, but they're saying basically black people are so marginalised that we have to lift them up to make it equal.
Yeah, but we're saying disregard the Asians. No, hold on a second.
They're already high up in society.
No, we're fucking not, you idiot. There's still racism going on.
Yeah, there is still racism, but you're higher up in society than black people.
I think black people are higher than everyone at the minute.
Are you stupid?
No, I think it's like it's because it's gone the other way of the scale.
How? Where? What do black people fucking own?
Everyone wants to be black now.
Do they?
I think a lot of people are like, it's cool to be black.
You know, yeah. It may seem cool to be black. Then you fucking think, you know what? You can be a black person for the rest of your life. No, thank you. No, thank you. No,
I wouldn't mind being black.
You fucking would.
Would I? I've been like the only brown person in Belfast for a long time. Like when I was growing up, one of the very few.
If you could choose to be black, would you?
No, but I wouldn't choose to be white either.
I think you would.
You're a fucking judgmental little piece of shit.
Whoa.
Why do you think
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
why would you say that?
I think in your mind, white is the highest. No?
No, why would you say that?
Well, what's highest in your mind?
I think black people are higher than white people. That's my personal thing.
In what sense?
I just look at them
Culturally, maybe. Culturally.
What does that mean? Culturally?
Like they say there is nothing more pirated in this world than an American black man.
Yeah, you're talking about American black people. I'm saying, so I'd look at I find black culture more entertaining and more on my level than say a hipster culture.
Yeah,
because that's fucking boring.
But you find
all right. Let's put it this way: you're at like a Jamaican party, yeah. There's rum and there's a barbecue going, yeah. Everyone's having a laugh at some weed being passed around, or.
But you know what? You judgmental prick. No. Why did it have to be weed?
It's a party. It's a party. Yeah. But then, or you turn up at a hipster convention, yeah, and everyone's talking about IT and shit.
Yeah, see, you just a hipster convention.
Well,
they have parties too.
All right. Well, okay. You're at Carnival. You're at Carnival, yeah.
Hipsters go to Carnival.
That's what I'm saying. But you're not hanging about in the cool corner. You're going to the hipster corner. You're gonna have fun at that corner.
What's the cool? What's the hipster corner? What's the cool corner?
Well, just where everyone's just like not a hipster.
You just hate them, Pete.
I don't like them.
Yeah, you don't.
I think I've made that clear.
Yeah, but I think this is the problem. Now, if you see anybody,
but I'd love a hipster to change my opinion.
If you see anybody that fits that, you already disregard them.
No. It's always been the way they've treated me.
So every single hipster treated you badly.
There was one that was nice once, and I remember thinking, "Oh, that's changed the whole dynamic."
Out of all the hundreds of hipsters you've met,
yep,
every single one of them have been horrible to you.
Not horrible, but looking down on me. Yes.
Every single hipster. So what do you mean, Pete? Come on, what? Because they don't laugh at your jokes.
I'll say something, and they'll be like, "Yeah, but come on now."
Well, give me an example of what you said.
Like if I walk into a pub, hipster pub, yeah, in East London, they serve the hipsters before they've served me, and I'm like, I've been waiting in the queue. And then they get angry at me when I kick off about it.
All right.
Because I'll say to the girl, like, I've been waiting here like 10 minutes and you've seen me. And you served the fucking hipsters there.
All right, 1 second.
And she's like, oh, I didn't see you. I'm like, you looked in my eyeballs.
All right, 1 second. 1 second. Because this is really weird. You remind me of my mum, and I've said this before. Yeah, not just.
No,
now.
you're just.
No. 1 second.
But you're disregarding everything I'm saying.
1 second. My mum has the same. My mum will call people racist. if they do something to her in the supermarket, like she thinks like sometimes I can't believe what she says.
Yeah.
Because I have to witness it because it's miraculous how much racism happens to this woman. It's miraculous.
But she's probably sometimes she's probably right.
Possibly, but I can't like the amount of racism that happens. I'm like, I've never witnessed this scale. She'll fuck you, and then
but no one's going to do it in front of you. She'll kick their ass.
Yeah, but
she'll have a different experience how you'll have. You probably don't get the hate from the hipsters because the hipsters are probably like,
that is true. That is true. She probably does get a different experience to me.
You walk into a room and people look at you like, I don't want to challenge this man. Yeah. So hipsters probably treat you like that, but they treat me differently to how they treat you.
I've been walking through this world. Yeah, imagine that. Come on, think about this. Just think about this. Sorry, you made me think. We've been walking through this world, yeah, and we see the world completely differently, yeah, based on our identity, who we are, yeah. Like the way you see the world, the way I see the world, the way Charlotte sees the world,
it's different.
It's completely different. But who's right?
It doesn't mean someone's right. It's just their perspective on what they see. Like there's comedians I've worked with, that are like famous, and they'll be like, oh, what about this person? Isn't this person lovely? And I'm like, no, he's a cunt. Yeah? And then they get annoyed at me because they're like, oh, come on, that's harsh. You're judging. No, I think. And it's like,
why is the person a cunt?
because they treat me differently to how they treat that person because he's famous. So they're getting in your ass. They're licking your ass, but they ain't licking my ass.
Yeah, but I think you are very nice to people who are famous.
I'm very nice to everyone who I meet, even hipsters.
No. You're not. You're especially nice to famous people.
No, I'm nice to you, Luke. I'm nice to everyone I meet. First time.
No. I'm not saying you're not nice to people.
I give everyone the chance. If you ruin that chance, that's on you.
They are dead to you. If
they are dead to me.
What about people that make mistakes? Have you ever made a mistake?
Yeah, I always make mistakes.
So then why are you so harsh with people that make mistakes?
Because you shouldn't have made that mistake with me.
1 second. So you make mistakes, you do things by accident, but if someone does it to you, they shouldn't have done it, and that's it. It's dead to you. They're dead to you.
When you and Charlotte have a go at me, yeah, for doing something wrong, I do feel bad, and I do look at it and go, "Yeah, I was in the wrong. I shouldn't have done that."
Give me what?
Like, there's been times where you both have said, "Pete, you shouldn't have said that back to that person, that cat woman." And then I'll have a go and I'll rip them a new ass, yeah? And you're like, yeah, you were harsh. They were meaning it in a jokey way and you've taken that personally. And then I'll be like, oh, if you both are saying it, that must mean I'm wrong, right? But sometimes when people go out of the way and they do something and it affects me or they attack me, yeah? It's unforgivable because you're trying to ruin me.
No, but some people, if someone criticizes you, you take that as an attack. You don't like to be criticized.
Look, if I criticize you, you don't take it well.
What have you criticized me on? That I haven't taken well.
I haven't yet, but when I do, I know you'll do it.
No. What are you talking about?
If I ever did,
I don't get upset when you criticize me.
You'll feel bad.
Well, yeah, I think that's part of learning, though. Sometimes you feel bad because I've done something wrong. Okay,
but it's not just criticizing; it's actions.
No what?
It's like every action has a reaction. And my reaction is worse than anyone else's.
Yeah.
Because I'm so repulsed.
About yourself?
That you've attacked me and done that.
Yeah, but it's not always an attack.
Well, give me an example then.
Someone can say, I don't even want to bring it up, but someone could be like, oh. I don't even want to fucking say it because I'm gonna open up a fucking Pandora's box. Fucking hell. Someone can be like, you interrupt too much, yeah? And then you yeah, calm down.
But I don't know why they say that.
Yeah. But my point is this: they're just giving their feedback, and you go ballistic.
Because I come into your life and go, do you mind not commenting at 12:10 on a Saturday? You fucking nosy little twat. Do you know what I mean? I don't do that, but I have to take it.
Yeah, but that is the life we've chosen.
Okay. If they were to come in and go, Luke, can you stop being so knowledgeable? I'd be like, fuck off.
No, okay.
That's what makes it.
No. Okay, what's your wishes? If me and you, if we're doing something here, it's very simple. Some things are helpful. Some things are not helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. What someone said that's not helpful. Someone said something that's not helpful. I can't remember what it was. It was a comment like. But you get people.
Oh, like that guy, CCK official.
Okay, I had mixed feelings about that.
Go for it. Let them know what you thought about that.
I thought like it was just his opinion. Yeah. No, and I couldn't give a shit either way.
I bet you he's a hipster. I bet you any money he is.
Yeah, but okay. My point is like he revealed himself when you asked him. He's like, yeah, you.
He didn't respond.
No. You. What did he say? He goes. Yeah, you should. You shouldn't be asking people to pay for it, and it should be paid for. It's good enough to be paid for.
It is good enough.
Then you asked him.
Have you paid?
And he didn't respond. So it kind of like you kind of invalidated your comment.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean? If somebody signed up and was like, yeah, I paid because I want to. You don't need to ask people. Then be like, all right. But if you're like, yeah, your content should be paid for, but I'm not paying. Then it's like, well, then you're
talking shit.
Yeah, you're talking shit.
But maybe he's trying to like fill our head with a bit of gas.
I don't know. But my point, I don't take feed. I feel like if you go through the world and abstain from criticism, you can't take criticism. You can't grow. How can you grow?
I do take criticism from you.
No, yeah. But you don't. If anybody says anything to you, you're very, and even sometimes when I criticize you, you fucking have, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but sometimes you do stuff where I'm like, mate, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. You're like, oh, did you reply to them comments? Yeah, I did. I said, fuck off, Catwoman. And you were like, why have you said that? And I'm like, but you asked me to comment and now you're having a go for what comment?
Yeah, but sometimes you have a go at people.
Yeah, but come on. You take me as I am. There's my hand, there's my heart. You know what I mean?
All right.
But people can't. They have to judge. Everyone has to throw in a 2 pence nowadays.
I'm going to be honest. And another thing about you, what I like, yeah?
Yeah.
What you made me realize overdoing this podcast, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that your highest value of how you judge somebody, which is refreshing, is someone's personality. You are if somebody's funny, you don't really care. Someone's funny or someone's interesting, you're like, yeah, this person's good, man. Where a lot of people
are not funny.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say that. But a lot of people judge people on their clothes and how you don't give a fuck about none of that.
That's materialism.
Yeah, material. You don't care about that.
No.
Nothing like that. You don't look at someone. You say you're a nice car or nothing. But
I look at the hipsters and go, I've only said that about the hipsters because I've noticed it about their personality. Why does everyone with the personality seem to wear the Marv hat, the glasses, the big trousers with the ankles showing, the clumpy shoes tend to be black shoes. They don't wear color in the feet. They tend to be black. Plain haircut. If it's a man, shaved head, they tend to be balding. This is
that is very specific.
But this is what I've noticed about that personality. I've looked at the personality. You're a prick. You're a prick. You're a prick. Oh, what? You all dress the same as well. Okay, now I'm noticing trends. Yeah. No, what you're saying, I do look at personality first.
You do?
Yeah, I do, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I admire it. You've made me change my mind because I can be taken in by a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And then you start to realize sometimes you're like, mate, this person's got no fucking personality. Like you'd be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed to bring them around you because
I'd let you know. I'd be like, why are you hanging about with that boring cunt?
You'd be like, yeah, this person's not funny. And I do notice in women who are funny, I do like a funny woman.
Yeah, they tend not to care most about their appearance.
No, they don't.
But sometimes that's sexy.
Well, a lot of fun. And I feel like I become funnier the less I care about my appearance. Do you know what I mean? No,
because you're like,
you don't give a fuck.
And you know what that anyone you're with is judging you purely on your personality because they can't be judging me on what I dress like.
Yeah. Because I found
a lot of the people that are closest to me, even you say, Pete, you're dressing like a tramp at the minute.
Yeah.
My agent even said that.
Yeah.
I was a bit pissed off about that, but what can you do?
But I feel like people that focus on the surface are fucking
shallow.
Boring. They're boring, man.
Yeah, I know. Shallow.
Yeah, and it's like dig into who you are, and they try and keep up this persona of who they are.
It's like I say to my best mate, one of my best mates, I'm like, you always dress, because every time I see him, he's got like the barber jacket on, or he'll wear the body warmer, and I'm like, you dress like what you see. What is it? What's the flavor?
Magazine?
What is the flavor of the month in a magazine? Yeah, whatever you see on the front of Vogue, you dress like that. And he's like, yeah, I love putting my money into clothes, and I'm like, yeah, but it's shallow, man. But who am I to judge him for doing that? If it makes him feel better, that's it. But he does have a personality.
Does he?
He's funny.
Okay, so that's good then.
And he's a nice guy, and women like him. But I do look at him and go, be you, not what you see in a magazine. Because 1 month I didn't see him for like a year, and next month I saw him.
1 month. 1 month I didn't see him for like a year. The next month,
it's like 2 years later. No, but like
that makes no sense.
No, I didn't see him for like 6 months or something, right? And then he was dressing like he was a farmer. Do you know these boys that go out now dressing like they're farmers with the farmer hat on,
the flat cap, the Peaky Blinders? Peaky Blinders.
It's like, why have you suddenly turned into a farmer from the 1960s?
The Peaky Blinders, isn't it?
Yeah, and then they wear the suit as well. You wear like a nice tweed.
I got tweed suit.
Yeah, I know, but it's uncomfortable, innit? If you had your own way, it would scratch up your arms, makes them itchy. It's tweed.
Yeah, but you wear a shirt underneath.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's tweed, right? So it's uncomfortable. So why are you wearing it?
Because it looks good.
No. You're wearing it because it's in fashion. You lying little cunt.
Like, it looks good.
No, you're wearing it because it's in fashion. It doesn't look good. If you wore that back in the 2000th century, yeah, do the year 2000 century, would you have worn that? No, you wouldn't, because it wasn't in fashion. You're only wearing it because society says, yeah, this is cool at the minute. Well, fuck you, society.
Yeah, but we get influenced by those around us, don't we?
Yeah, we're so feeble, mate. It's embarrassing. Sort yourselves out.
Why? What do you mean?
It is like, have your own fucking sense of like who you want to be.
No, but okay.
Do you know what?
Even with you still fall within a certain line. Puma tracksuit bottoms, Nike trainers.
But the way these are fitted, they're fitted nice. They're fitted nice, yeah? I've bought these because of the fitting, not because of the label. Because of the fitting.
I can tell you, you can find a plain pair of those in fucking Primark's same fit.
No, they're not the same.
They are.
They look clumpy.
No, they don't.
They do. They look like a Saturday morning drum teacher would wear them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're just comfortable. They look comfortable, but they don't look fitted. Yeah? These are fitted. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Didn't you get those
There's
as a
no
present?
ankles showing.
Didn't you get those as a present?
These, no, I bought these in Belfast when I was there.
Oh.
So, but like, you're wearing skinny jeans. Like, I look at your legs and I'm like, why are you wearing skinny jeans?
Do you know what's funny? I never used to wear skinny jeans. I used to wear like a baggier jean, yeah? And then this...
How baggy?
No, not baggy, but just looser than this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then some guy, some younger guy, younger than me, about 5, 6 years younger than me, said, well, you getting them baggy jeans, bruv? We're getting them baggy... Then it completely changed my view of my jeans. I was like,
someone's let you know.
Yeah, some of these are shit now. Then I started looking around. I'm like, all the people that look cool are in the slim jeans.
Yeah,
so then it changed my sense of what was
acceptable by society. But we do care what people think about us.
We do.
Like, that's
you can't help it.
I'd love to be accepted by hipsters, but I'm just never going to be. Because I have an opinion.
Yeah, but this is...
I have a personality. Sorry. This is never going to happen.
1 second, why do you want to be accepted by people without personality?
No, I'm not saying they don't have a personality. They just like people that don't have a personality. With no opinion on anything. Just, yeah, we are robots. IT consultant, yeah. I live in Shoreditch.
No. You just say things on stage that they don't get.
Yeah, because why don't you get it?
And then you've taken offense to it.
Fucking right I have.
You can't take offense to people being upset with you, man. You can't.
We're talking about judgment, Luke.
No, but you can't be up. You can't take
Luke,
offense.
we're talking about judgment.
No. You can't take offense to people who don't like your comedy.
It's not just comedy. I said I've experienced this before. I did stand up. It's not comedy. Stop saying that.
So in the office,
yeah.
How did they treat you?
Like I didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah, but you don't half the time know what you're talking about.
I know.
The butterfly effect.
Yeah. Maybe they were looking at me like I'm stupid, but
you are.
But try and teach me then. Try and guide me. Try and raise me up. Don't look at me and go,
okay.
You know what it came down to? Salary cunts.
Oh, no.
Do you ever see these salary cunts out there that just want the top salary? They'll lick the boss's ass to get their fucking better salary. Those salary cunts, they look down on you because I was bottom rung.
1 second, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know that a lot of the world's problems is due to just a lack of education? Yeah, people that you don't like. So you racist people, they're ignorant. Yeah,
yeah.
Why don't you try when you meet a racist person? You can't. He said racist comments to you. Do you think I'm gonna educate this man? Or do you think you're a fucking cunt? Get away from me.
Sometimes someone's been racist to me, but they still get on with me. It's weird.
What?
Sometimes people have been racist, but they still like me. It's weird.
How?
Like, they'll like tell me, oh, I'm racist. I want brown people and black people to go back to their own fucking country.
Someone's told you that to your face.
Yeah, but this was back in the day when he's probably a hipster now, acting like he's not like that.
Hold on. He said, I don't like black and brown people. I want them to go back to their own country.
He told me that.
But you're okay.
He didn't say you're okay, but he was still my mate. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. You're still friendly with me.
Why was you okay with him?
I wasn't. I was like, that's a weird. I said, but what about me then? He was like, yeah, if I had my way, I'd be like, come on, Pete. And I was like, oh, okay, that's weird.
Come on, Pete, go back to your own country?
Well, you should be in Asia, not here. And I was like, yeah, but I grew up in Belfast. And he was like, yeah, but obviously, yeah, but you didn't originally, did you? And then he started getting into an argument with me. And I was like, okay, you're getting angry now. I didn't want him to beat me up or something.
Really? Where did you meet this person?
I was doing some job like stacking shelves.
Oh yeah, a lot of those people are angry.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, come over here, taking our jobs," and I'm like, "But you've got a job."
Yeah, but it's not a good job. I want a good job.
Yeah,
I want a job higher up where other people.
He wasn't like a dick. He just was
Bruv,
uneducated.
There you go. So how did you feel? Did you feel like you wanted to educate? Did you try and educate him?
I think I showed him that we're not all that bad because I think he liked me.
I don't think his dislike of you was based on you not being a good person. I think he just is up. A lot of times the people are upset with their own lives and they're looking for an outlet.
I didn't want to ask him, do you like brown people now? After hanging about me for a bit. I didn't want to ask that question because I would have been making him see, yeah, you do like brown people.
Don't you want to make him see that?
Because I was scared he'd go, what the fuck? No, fuck, I hate brown people. And then I was like, I don't want to hear that again. So I just left it.
How long was you working with this guy?
Like 3 months. So he got to know me. And then I remember thinking, I think I've changed his attitude.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean?
It's hard to do. It's people's experience.
And I'm not going to say his name because
what?
So everyone's now more like, oh, it's considered bad if I say that out in public. I'm not going to say it. So they start to change their opinion. There has been a change, Luke.
What change have you noticed?
I've noticed more when I was working in office. Because when I first started working in office, there wasn't many Asian. Actually, no, a lie. Gumtree was very multicultural. Gumtree had a lot of blacks, Asians, very multicultural. But then the other office I worked in, everyone was white. And I was like, wow. But then that was an old school company. And they made sure in the interview, they were like, are you going to get offended if you hear someone taking the piss?
Did they ask you in your interview?
Yeah. And I said, no, I'm cool with that. So I grew up in Belfast, don't worry.
They asked you, are you going to be offended if someone takes the piss?
Yeah. Because that's the vibe of the office. And I said, no, don't care. And then the first thing I heard was there was an Indian guy in the office and he'd been there for years and whatever, and they're all mates with him. But they were taking the piss going, we're going for ice cream. And he's like, yeah, I'll have one. And they were like, yeah, but we don't do curried flavoured ice cream. And I laughed because I was like, is that guy's taking the piss? But then everyone laughed and I was like, hold on, why are you lot laughing? You shouldn't laugh at that.
Hold on. Who? 1 second. So a white guy goes, they don't do curry flavoured ice cream.
Yeah.
And you find that funny?
Well, I laughed because I was like, I can't believe he's just said that.
Yeah.
But then everyone laughed and I was like, hold on, why are you lot laughing?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, but it's offensive as well.
Was you offended?
I was a bit like, when everyone laughed, that's when I got offended.
Right, why?
Because I was like, that's fucking racist.
So you weren't offended when he said it?
I was shocked. It was the shock factor. It caught me off guard. I laughed. I laughed. I went, what the fuck? That was ballsy. And then everyone laughed. I thought, whoa, why is everyone laughing?
Because it's funny.
Yeah, I know. That's why I laughed.
But that is funny.
And
why is that funny? Why is that funny?
Because they don't do curry flavoured ice cream.
Yeah, but that is funny.
I know.
Why is things like that funny?
And when the Asian guy laughed, I remember looking at him thinking, like, I can't believe you laughed at that. But then I laughed at it.
He's thinking, I can't believe you laughed at it.
Yeah, no, I was on the other side of the office. I was earwigging.
Don't do curry flavoured ice cream. That is funny. I don't know why that's funny though.
Because they don't do curry flavoured ice cream.
I think about this. I think about people not being able to take a joke. I don't know if I talked about this before. Like people saying stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
And I think like everyone's about to take a joke. But when you're comfortable with who you are, it's a completely different story. If you was like a sole person out in Yorkshire, have I said this to you before? Sole person out in Yorkshire on your own.
Might have. Go on.
And someone makes racist jokes, that can feel really bad. Do you know what I mean?
You feel uncomfortable, but I can't be asked fucking correcting it, man.
It is, I don't know, man.
I've been in a pub before and someone was like, do you know what I mean? Because like, he said packies as if he was referring to other people. And I was thinking, and even my mate looked at me like, and my mate's a bit like, you know, he doesn't care about all that, but he looked at me and went, why is he even saying that? He knows you're there. Why would you say that?
Yeah, he probably done it on purpose. I was in the gym and some guy was sparring. He was a trainer, and then the guy he was fighting with a black guy, and I think he pinned him. Whatever. He's like, yeah, you think I ever let a black guy beat me?
He said that.
Yeah.
Was he black as well?
No.
Oh, he's.
How can he be black?
No, but like, as in, I'm not going to be beaten by one of my own people.
That is a fucking retard. I don't know, none of my people will beat me. Only white men will beat me. No, he was like, oh, and I was thinking.
Why would you say that?
Yeah.
Did he win?
It was sparring. I think he was a trainer. Pretty sure his wife shagging a black guy anyway. But
that's probably why. That's probably why he's so pissed off.
I don't think he knows.
Oh, you should tell him. Oh, because that would have been a funny rebuttal, wouldn't it? If he's like, yeah, I'm not going to let a black guy beat me, but your wife lets a black guy beat you.
Repeatedly.
Yeah, yeah.
Without protection.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah. I don't know, man. Oh, all right.
Have you ever been judged?
Yeah, I get judged all the time.
What? Give me an example.
Do you know what? Do you know what I don't like? You know what I don't like? This is I hate when my place is untidy and you gotta have workmen come round.
Oh yeah, where you feel like they're gonna think you're a tramp.
I hate that when they come in and you're like, oh, do you need me to move like the plates out the way? He's like, yeah. Don't worry, mate. All right. And you got chips and stuff on it. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I hate that. I hate people being in my home.
I hate that as well. I've had one recently where like dropping this comedian home, and I was like, can I use your toilet? Because I really need to. And she sort of went, oh, yeah, all right. And I was like, do you not want me to use it? And she was like, no, it's just the light's not working in the toilet, so you're gonna have to use the light from the hallway, and the place is a bit of a mess. And I was like, oh, I don't care. I'm dressed like I'm a biggest tramp going. My house is a shithole, yeah. And like I go in and I was like, are you
fucking hell? Whoa!
No,
I'll piss in the street.
She was like, all right, well, let me go and clean the toilet just in case there's any marks or anything. I said, I don't care. So she didn't do it. So, and then I went in and I was like, I'll piss sitting down. I made the agreement, I'll piss sitting down. And I went in, and because I was sitting down, it took so long, you know, because you have to pull down your trousers and sit on the seat. Oh, and then I'll wipe my willy, the dribbles, because I didn't want any dribbles going on the floor or anything.
You wiped your willy before?
Sorry?
You wiped your willy before?
A tissue.
You wipe your willy with a tissue after you go piss?
Yeah.
You wipe your willy with a tissue? You wipe your dick?
To stop the dribbles. What do you do? Piss pants?
I shake it.
Shake it. So it's dry, is it? You completely shake off the wetness. Do you? Yeah. Do you shake off the wetness completely?
Yeah, I shake it.
Nah, there's a bit of wetness there, and it goes in your boxes, and that's why you smell of piss in your pants.
Are you judging me?
Yeah, but
hold on.
You don't shake it dry, Luke.
Hold on. You when you finish going to the toilet, you do you dab your dick?
Yeah.
You dab it.
You want to get the dribbles away, so I shake it. And then, like fucking snooker cue.
All right. And the next up is going to be pointing. Really?
Yeah,
you wipe your dick with a tissue?
That's healthy. So what are you doing? If I sniff your boxes now, they'll smell of urine, mate.
They'll smell of urine.
Yeah, because there'll be drips in there.
No, my dick doesn't drip all the time anyway.
What?
My dick doesn't drip. I shake it. I shake after I finish.
So it's completely dry then? And you said the bell thing hangs out the foreskin, which means it definitely touches the boxes with a bit of wetness. Yeah. Which means your boxes smell of urine. Do they? Give me a pair of your dirty underwear and I'll fucking smell it. I guarantee there'll be piss dribbles in there.
Bruv, do you wipe your dick every time you go thingy?
That's a good thing. Why are you having a go at me for that?
I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked.
That's healthy. I'll get a bit of tissue, wipe it, wipe it down, and then it's clean.
So you're sitting down, he's wiping your dick.
Yeah, and then because it took so long, I think she thought I went for a shit, and I looked in the toilet, and there was a bit of skiddies. So I had to clarify when I went out, just to let you know, those skiddies were in there before I went in there, because I just had a piss.
Oh my God.
Well, I had to say it, because she's going to think they're me.
So you've got in there and you'd be like, I've seen your skiddies.
Yeah.
They're not mine.
They definitely weren't mine, because they were on the front of the bowl, not the back of the bowl.
How does she do that?
I'm probably sitting forward, innit?
Hold on, this shit comes out.
Maybe she takes the shit. Like, instead of sitting on that, maybe she sits that way. Have you ever done that on the toilet?
Never.
I've done that once.
What, facing the back of the thing?
Facing, as soon as you walk into the toilet, you just sit down.
You face the box. You face the thing.
Because I got so fed up of walking in, and I'll turn around and I'll sit down and I'll get up and I'll turn around.
You sat on the
so
toilet
I went
like
in
this.
that way, so I can flush the toilet like that, wipe my ass, stand up and leave, and wash my hands in the sink without even moving. Because you walk in, you sit down, the handle's there, so you're ready to go. You wipe your ass.
You're on a motorbike.
Boom. You close the thing. You flush the toilet, and then the sink's here. I'll wash my hands. Now I can stand up and leave without faffing about doing 180s every 5 minutes.
You sat. Can you imagine? Can you imagine someone, the door being like the door? You forgot to lock the door. Someone pushes the door open to like they don't realize you're in there. So
No. I was in Ibiza as well. So my mates saw me, and they all took the piss. They took photos and that.
You sat on a toilet
Front
facing. You're a kid.
What's the difference?
I've never even tried that. You know.
Go and try it.
I've never even tried it. I've never even thought to try that.
Oh, look, try it and just, it feels weird.
Yeah, of course it does.
Because it's against what you've done your whole life, but it's actually quite embracing. You're quite like, oh, I'm setting trends.
I'm going to try it. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it next time. I come in, my knee all broken. Fucking don't try that shit.
No, can you go and try it now?
No, I ain't going to try it now. You fucking... She had skinnies at the front.
At the front of the bowl, but I had to clarify, just to let you know, those aren't mine. That was you.
What did she say?
She laughed, but at least I cleared it up. And I also said, just to let you know, the dribbles on the floor is from me washing my hands and doing that, not from that, because I sat down and I did wipe it. Out of respect, you know? Because I don't want someone judging me for that.
Yeah, we are. It does feel a bit weird.
Like, do you ever have it where, like, you're going up the escalator and someone's...
up the arse, God.
No, well, technically that's where I'm going to, because, like, you go up the escalator, yeah, and someone's head is in line with your ass. I always turn to the side, man, because I don't want them smelling shit.
No, I don't.
Just in case there's... I don't know.
Have you ever... This is one thing. Have you ever... A woman...
Oh, God.
A woman's be walking down the street, yeah?
Yeah.
And then she'll have like a cleavage.
Oh, yeah.
And you look. And she goes like, and then you feel like a pervert.
You do, but then why are you wearing it like that then? So you don't want people looking.
But she doesn't want you looking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah, and it makes you feel, and I feel like, oh, God.
No. I've had it once where I went to, like, because my sister was busy, so I had to look after her baby. And it was like the baby class. Yeah. So he's like 6 months old. No, not 6 months. He could like crawl and like grab stuff. Because he went and grabbed the mum's tit. Because she was feeding her baby. So he went over and crawled and grabbed her tit. And I didn't want to get involved because I was the only man in the class. And I was like, oh. So I pretended like I didn't see it. So I like just went like that. But everyone knows I saw it. Because she was breastfeeding at the time. So I was like...
Yeah, it's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't want to get involved. And then the mums were all talking amongst each other. And they didn't want to talk to me because they thought he's a pervert just coming into class to look at us breastfeeding. You've got a baby. I know. And they're thinking you've come in to fucking watch the breastfeed. No, I'm telling you. They had an issue with me being there, man. They did all that stuff. And like, when the woman got a boob out, she turned around. I was like, why are you turning around? I'm not even looking anyway. Well,
I already saw it. Whack back.
No, oh, come on. But I did feel like they were judging me. I felt like I was a pervert because I was there, and I was like, "Why?" I said to my sister, I was like, "Why did you make me go in there, man? They think I'm a fucking creep."
You do sometimes see a woman, attractive woman, and then her reaction makes you feel perverted, but it's a natural thing.
I know, and then I do also think when like, especially when a woman's, you know, like got the boobs right out, like it's hard. It's almost like
You hones in. He's seeking.
But my eyes, and then I look, and then I'm like having to look so far away to get away from it.
And it's always, it seems to be, sometimes you get, like, you'll be looking like this, and you look at the person, you look at the person walking, and they're not looking at you.
Yeah.
And then you have a look down.
And then
and you look at, and they look right at you.
Because eyes move.
You be like, just walking, you see them, they're not looking at you. And
Yeah.
And then you look back up and they're looking right at you, they're like.
But eyes are so quick. And eye movement can move so fast that by the time their eyes have now seen me looking at that thing, I've been caught.
Yeah.
But like, when I'm talking to a woman, I have to stare into her eyes and not look down there. And it's like I'm making a conscious.
Yeah, you
it's
have to.
so hard.
You have to.
And then sometimes I'm not thinking to look, but it goes boom, boom. And while she's looking at me, and I know.
Do you know what I've done?
I know, but she's definitely seeing because she's looking into my eyes.
Yeah.
But because I'm not showing that.
Yeah.
If I was going, then her eyes would probably do that. But
I made a joke the other day on stage about my dick. Yeah, you know my joke.
Yeah.
And then the woman was looking, and I was like, "Hey,
yeah,
my eyes are up here."
Yeah,
and he's like, "I'm just trying to see."
I've had that where a man's looking down there.
Really?
Yeah, but they sometimes just stare into space because they don't want to look in your eyes.
Oh, but yeah, with the women, you do kind of. I saw some guy talking about.
I feel bad when they see because I feel like I want to go back and say, "Look, I glanced." But I didn't mean it. It naturally did.
Sometimes I'm not attracted to the woman, and I want to go back and say no.
But it's because like your brain saying, "Don't look at it." You're like, "Oh god."
Yeah, no. Sometimes a woman. I said this the other day. Like a woman was walking past me, and then I looked at her, and then she was like,
"Yeah."
And
you almost want to clarify.
No, I want to stop. I don't find you attractive. I don't like. I want to make it clear. No, there was none of that. I don't like.
But why did you look then?
No, I just looked at them. Just looked at them. She wasn't even having no cleavage or nothing. I was thinking, you got some warped thing in your head, like everyone likes you. I want to make it. It's almost like when someone crosses the road, they don't say thank you, and you wish you could go back and make them not cross the road.
Yeah.
I want to let them know I don't find you attractive. I want to let you know that.
Yeah, because you don't want them walking away getting a one-up on you.
Yes, that's like a one-up.
You want it because you want them to know. Can we just clarify the facts?
Yeah, because basically you've rejected me.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna let you know I wasn't in the game.
Yeah,
you can't reject me because I didn't like you.
Yeah, and I was just looking for the sake of it.
Yeah, just looking at like anything.
But I'm always very conscious of like, sometimes a woman wants to be looked at. I think like they want to be. I'm doing it to feel good about myself, and maybe a bit of attention is nice.
Sometimes I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I think they do that to reject a man.
Yeah, and you know what I do? You know what I do when I see a woman dressed like that, and I'm like, yeah, you clearly dressed to look good, right?
You ignore them.
I look away.
Yeah. You're not gonna get no. You're not gonna get. I'm not gonna give you what you want.
It's like when a man drives a Ferrari and he's like, vroom, vroom, I'll look away.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you that attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Like my sister once looked, and I was like, don't look. You're giving him what he wants. Don't give him that. You can't pay for your respect like that.
Yeah, see, this is what you go.
I'm like, and purposely, we'll look the opposite direction.
It is,
and he probably gets that a lot. People looking away.
You do, but I do that as well. I don't want to put myself in a position.
You've made it when you're driving a Fiat Punto, and you're like rocking it, and people are looking, thinking, "Yeah, that's cool. He's cool."
Who's done that? Who do you know that's done that?
Sometimes people look at me in my car and they're like, "What's he doing?"
Who do you know who looks at you in your car?
It happened one time where someone was looking as I drove past, and I remember thinking, "Wow, they proper clocked it." And then I was looking to see, check the outside of the car to see if there was anything on it. But there was nothing on it.
Probably because like when you haven't got the other Asians driving the Fiat Puntos, they're probably thinking there's another one from Southall.
You're a racist.
No, that's what you said.
Yeah, I can say it.
Why?
Because I'm Asian.
Oh, okay. All right, we're getting into now. Let's go to some questions, man. We've got some questions.
Get the questions up.
All right, this is a nice one.
Yeah.
All right, lads. Love the content. Got a bit of a dilemma. I've struggled for motivation recently.
What's his name?
Bradley.
Right.
I'll get a week where I'm really motivated, then just think fuck it and slack off. I want to change my job for the better. I don't want to be a slave to the system anymore. How do you guys motivate yourselves?
Do you want to?
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, man. You have to find the direction and you have to fall in love with the work. I realized this, man. I distracted myself a lot with women before I found like comedy and stuff I wanted to do. I distracted myself a lot. Even this podcast has really narrowed my focus. And I work a lot and I get a lot more attention from women in the DM and stuff. And I just ain't got the time. I'm just focused on my work. You got to find something you enjoy doing and you want to be good at.
It's very easy, Bradley, to look at your situation. This is what I think our aim is as well, is to help ourselves, giving us our focus and doing what we want to do creatively, but also having the people that tune in give themselves a drive or motivation to look at us and then go, well, they're doing it, why can't I do it? I used to work in an office. Right?
We have to get put some merch.
Yeah, I used to work in an office, right? And I'm going to tell you, bro, it's very easy to get depressed. Now, I was making about 50k a year on average, 40 grand, 50k a year, which is very good salary. Now, I was getting not depressed, but I was like, this life's shit, man. And I was going in and I was angry at the bosses and I was angry at society because I was like, you're not giving me a shot at what I want to do. Then Charlotte made me realize. So my advice is probably get a partner. If that's a girlfriend or a best friend. Because then when the motivation comes from two people, it's easier to motivate. So when I'm like, I don't feel like recording, I'm feeling like fucking subscribers have dipped, or you lot aren't signing up to Patreon, we're not fucking doing a good job, then you pick me up. Because it's so easy to slip into that. I can't be fucked, man. It's so easy to slip into that zone of, I cannot be asked. But you are always there to go, come on, man, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is where we're trying to get to. And then I'm like, okay, what the fuck was I just thinking? Yeah, that was stupid. It's almost far better to have a partner to fucking go, come on, let's do this.
All right. I do agree with that. But I'd also say this as well. Try not to focus on the external stuff. Because when you focus on the external stuff, you have no control over that. Just try and find something. No, I don't like to be those airy fairy. Find your passion and you'll be great.
Yeah.
but try and find something you can sit down for hours and hours. Like we spend hours doing this. Like when all the bits and pieces come together, it's a lot of time. Like Pete was having a go at me yesterday. Like this better work out for us. Like,
because we're fucking.
We do a lot. But my point is this: I was saying to him, like, we're doing something every day, making something that we enjoy doing. Do you know what I mean? So try and find something. Don't look at external stuff.
Yes.
That will not sustain you. Like you said, he's making 50 grand. It doesn't mean it's just numbers. And whatever number you get to, there's always a higher number and that's what we focus on. We look at like I delete after we post, I delete social media off my phone.
He can't deal with it. Because it's external factors coming in there because you're looking at what everyone else is judging you on, right? So if you've got something, just say you want to start your own business. My advice would be, because we understand that you have to make money and you have to pay your rent, yeah? Set aside, it's time management as well. You have to set aside time. So you set aside 2-3 hours a week, but you stick to that 2-3 hours a week. You have to do it. It's non-compromisable. It's easy to lie in bed and go, oh, I could just have another wank. But if you then if you're thinking what you want to do is every time you want to have a wank, instead of that, I'm going to do that. So I just had the thought to go and have a wank, go to the desk.
And then you have your wank after you've done your work.
It's like a little treat you give yourself.
Yeah.
So once I've done the work, I'll have a wank. Don't look at external factors. So don't look at people on the outside going, what? Because everyone's quick to judge. This episode's about judging. Everyone in life is going to judge you. My family judged me when I did the podcast. My dad fell out with me. My best friend fell out with me. It was very tough. It was very hard to have that happening and still have Luke going, come on, we got to do another episode. And I'm thinking, but it's ruining my life. People are fucking judging me for what I'm saying and stuff. Having said that, it's kind of worked out now because they're starting to see what I saw in the beginning. So if you disregard what other people are thinking, because your friends are always going to put you down, because everyone always thinks, why are you doing that, bruv? Or they'll look, like when I started the comedy, Charlotte's family was like, ugh, are you sure you want to fucking spend your life with this guy? Now they ain't fucking saying that shit.
Just say, don't spend your life with that guy. I'm joking.
No, they're bloody like, oh, he said he was going to do it and he did it. Let's have it right, Luke. Yeah, because that fucked me off as well because everyone was judging.
And I've been, for some reason, I don't know why, but I've just been listening to so many stories, of businesses going like from the beginning, the origins, like a Nike story. Because
you're passionate about how these guys have done it.
Yeah, McDonald's, Burger King, UFC. Yeah, the UFC. If you saw where it started and how long it took them to get off their feet and to make it something, like people looked down on it, all the states banned it and was like, yeah, this isn't a sport.
But you lot are only seeing the success of it now, going, it's successful.
But they had a roller coaster of a ride.
It takes time.
So you've got to love what you're doing because it is fucking hard.
But it sounds like Bradley wants to fucking do it, man.
Yes, to do
He's looking at you're like me.
And sometimes you just got to throw caution to the wind and just put all your chips on what you want to do, and then you'll find you have to motivate. You ain't got no choice. You sink or swim.
And you're never too old. I think me and you we're quite old. We're like 36, and I still look at it now like, why didn't I do it when I was younger, man?
I think it's perfect timing, man.
It is perfect timing. But I do look at it like
you can always say why.
If I'd known what I knew back then.
But you got some people who started whatever they're doing young and they don't amount to anything.
And I'll tell you this. We've got to do some shout outs as well. This is on the thing of going for what you. Luke Trainer. Luke Trainer is a fighter, right?
MMA, isn't it?
MMA fighter, kicks fucking ass. 7-1, 9-1, I think.
What is it? Cage Warriors.
Cage War, Bellator, I think.
Oh, is it Bellator?
He's fighting, and his missus actually told me to shut the fuck up in one of the things, so she can fuck off. But she told me stop interrupting Luke because she obviously wants to hear what you have to say, and I was like, yeah, fuck off, whatever. And then Luke Trainer messaged and was like, yo, Pete, you cunt, stop trying it with my wife.
Yeah.
And then I saw the photo, the profile picture. I was like, yeah, he kicked my ass, man. I think he's 9-1 or 7-1. He's got a mad record. My point is, we want to support our Sheetsters. So if you're trying to set up a business, mate, we'll happily plug that shit for you. Because we want you lot to be successful. Because when the pockets are jingling, the Patreon's ringling, right?
A little jingle jangle. A little jingle jangle.
Got that jingle jangle up in there. So I want you lot, I'm going to shout out Luke Trainer. Luke Trainer and Holly Louise. That's his wife. Holly told me to stop interrupting Luke. I'm going to say it on the podcast, fuck you, Holly. And Luke was like, stop flirting. It's Luke Trainer's wife. Now, Luke's an MMA fighter, and he's fighting out in London. He's fighting in Dublin on 23rd of September. So I want you Sheetsters to go to his fight, and I want you to support your fellow Sheetster. And to you, Bradley, whatever you set up, don't worry, we'll help you out. If we can help you out, we will help you out.
Just go for it, man.
Just go for it. And if we can plug it, we'll plug it for you because we want you to be successful, yeah? So, Luke Trainer fighting out in Dublin Arena on the 23rd of September. Go and support him. Him and his wife are actually a really lovely couple. And do you know Luke supported us from the very beginning on Instagram?
No, really?
Yeah, and he got a bit funny when we shouted out Dylan Flanagan.
Oh, did he?
The other
did he? What did he say?
Because he's an MMA fighter, and he was like, why is he not giving me the respect I deserve when I'm bloody showing the love in the very beginning?
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Listen, also, send us in some more questions, okay? All right? Any questions you got, send them in to us. We love to hear from you. Anything you want to know, any little dilemma you have, send it either on the sheet live,
if you want it to be anonymous, we can make it anonymous, so just let us know.
And also, we've got the Patreon. If you want to sign up to the Patreon, be our guest, that would be great. But listen, we thank you for all the support you're giving us. Leave some reviews, subscribe and comment.
Share the podcast. Tell your mates, tell your family, tell your friends. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. See you later.
It's been Luke and Pete.
Talking sheet. Bye-bye.
Why you fucking keep forgetting that, bro?
Yes. All right, shut up. Don't judge me.
That's the second time in a row you've forgotten it. When in a row? Last episode you forgot as well.
It was the last one.
Never